My primary issues are as follows. Number one, sanitation. We have a very low ebb in sanitation in some of our alleys. We have terrible rodent problems. I'm interested in having sanitation that works towards a clean city.
I don't think it's a serious issue. It's impossible for anybody to be in favor of insanitary conditions or in favor of rats. And I am, without surprise, you opposed to those things.
Another issue is proper zoning. Our citizens put businesses in, and they get businesses put on top of businesses, and no one makes any money.
In my district in particular, the neighborhood stability must be maintained, and that undeveloped areas must be developed essentially in a residential way. And District 4 has perhaps as much undeveloped and developing area as any district in the city. There's a strong feeling about crime. Residential burglaries are a very serious concern. Everybody's either had a burglary or had their next door neighbor had a burglary.
I think it's very important that we have prevention of crime.
Probably the hottest thing in your race, as far as personalities have been concerned, has been the issue of the CCA, of partisan politics. Do you feel that you, as a Republican, are bringing partisan politics into the city council race?
I don't think so. We've had Republicans on the city council before, and Republicans and Democrats on the city council. I don't think that I'm bringing partisan politics into it because I'm running a nonpartisan campaign.
He puts on a nonpartisan race into a partisan race and tries to get the Republican Party behind him. He has a CCA backing. How in the world can a man be his own man that way? How can a man that came in 4 or 5 days before the nomination and announces, how can he really want the job that bad? Smith, mix it up with Russell Smith, Republican, CCA backed. There is no way in the world that we're going to have independent decisions on that council if it's CCA endorsed all the way in North and Northeast Dallas.
Of course, I know I have a number of Republican supporters. It would be hardly surprising since the district predominantly votes Republican in issues in which party affiliation matters. I have very substantial Democratic support also, of all kinds, and independent support, and people without any party affiliation. The CCA, of course, is nonpartisan, and having their support, I think, helps to ensure that the race is nonpartisan.
If I don't win this election, that means that North and Northeast Dallas will be totally controlled by the Citizens Charter Association. I am the only hope, the only banner for an independent businessman to be representative in North and Northeast Dallas, or it all goes to CCA.
I believe that citizen participation in political affairs is important, and that it's important for any candidate for public office to have a history of interest in public affairs and participation in public affairs. I've had that kind of participation. My opponent, according to the voting records maintained by the Dallas County Registrar of Voters, is not shown to have voted in any public election in 1972 or 1973 or 1974. We didn't look in any other years. That includes primary elections, general elections, city elections, Trinity River election, the police collective bargaining referendum, the bond elections. I voted in virtually all those elections, of course.
My voting record hasn't been good, and I certainly make no excuses for it.